Hello, my nerdlings. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy. Today, we are going to be filming March's TBR. So, I made this board, right? Prompts. I figured what I could do, roll D6s. The red will be vertical, and the blue one will be horizontal. And then, each number will give me one, and we go to that, and ta! So we have genres on here, some prompt things, um, some tropes, random little things. I figure it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to do 8 rolls because that's what I'm kind of feeling will be a good for the month of March. I don't want to talk about how the month of February is going. Yeah, so let's start with roll number 1. Okay, so we have 3 and 5. Why choose? Yes, I have one on my shelves. I had to think if I even had one. So roll 1. Why choose? Okay, so for roll 1, we got why choose. I had 2 options for this. But I'm going to go with Bonded by Thorns by Elizabeth Helen. This is a Beauty and the Beast. Why choose? It says 4 beastly princesses, 1 awkward bookworm, and an enchanted world of fae, magic, and danger. I've always loved fairy tales. I never imagined I'd actually be in one. When my father wanders into the enchanted realm of the fae, I know I have to go after him. But when he gets imprisoned, I'll do anything to save him. Even trade my freedom for his. I had no idea I'd end up imprisoned by 4 sexy fae who turn into beasts at night. I have to win my freedom, and that means making a bargain with them. They must find their mates in order to break the curse. If I can help them do that, they'll set me free. Sounds simple, right? It's not. Because against my better judgment, I'm starting to fall for these beastly princes. One is smart and sweet, the other is mysterious and deadly, the other, flirty and confident, and the last prince, he's handsome, strong, has a wicked temper, and is dead set against breaking the curse. Why does he want to keep me here forever? But it's not my freedom on the line. If I don't break the prince's curse soon, the magic in the enchanted veil will be stolen by evil and stupidly hot Prince of Thorns. And I'm not letting my princes stay cursed. Not after I've fallen in love with them. Where did I see? I saw this on, what's her name's YouTube? Honestly Fiction? I don't know. I'll link her down below. She's amazing. I get all of my romantasy, a lot of my book recs from her. So that is book number 1. Roll number 2. We got 6 and 6. Friend pick. Okay. Do I have any friends? Friend pick. What will probably end up happening is I pick 3 books and send a picture to a friend and say, which one? Okay. So I'm playing my TBR game for my YouTube channel, and I got friend pick. So lucky you. Okay. I have 3 books here. I'm just going to show you the cover. I'm not telling you anything about it, and you pick based on the cover. Okay. Number 1, Connor. Number 2, House of Ash and Shadow. Number 3, The Rogue King. What do you think? Which one should I read? Okay. So I just sent 2 Snapchats to 2 different friends with our options for friend pick. And let's see what they pick when they get back to me. But roll number 3. 6 and 2. Kindle. Back to me. But roll number 3 was Kindle. And so we have our massive Kindle books. Let's be nice. Some of these actually have like a set, like an entire series on one thingy. I'm hoping not to get one because I don't want to read an entire series. I mean, I could draw, or I could just say, this is the Kindle book I want to read. But I'm not sure. I've heard a lot of people talk about that book. There's one I really want to read that I downloaded before it went off AO3. But am I in the mood for that? And I don't even have my Kindle handy, so I could show you covers or anything after. What are we thinking, guys? Downside to having like 500 Kindle books is you know what? I'm going to do this one. Because why not? I'm doing Bite Me. It is a gingerbread shifter romance. I think it'll be funny. And if I remember correctly, it's nice and short, so I can bust through that in like no time. All right. We just got a Snapchat back. So let's see. All right. Kieran just snapped me back, and she chose The Rogue King by Abigail Owen. So this is about, I have no clue. I know there's dragons in it. Oh, there's trigger warnings. Hold on. The Rogue King is a high heat fantasy romance, and not just from the Dragon Fire. As such, the story contains elements that might not be suitable for all readers, including war, battle, blood and gore, violence, death, gang violence, murder, injury, hospitalization, perilous situations, graphic language, alcohol use, loss of family, grief, sex, on a lot of pages. Readers who might be sensitive to these elements, please take note and get ready to enter a spicy new world of dragon shifters. Oh, they're dragon shifters. So, Brand Astaroth is patiently biding his time for a chance to take vengeance on the king of the Gold Dragon clan, to unleash the rage he lives with and the grief for his slaughtered family. Already, he can taste the blood, the smoke, the fury. Until then, Brand remains a rogue dragon shifter bound to no one but himself. And with the chance to ally himself with a new clan, he's tracking down a woman who could shift the balance in the world of dragons. Only no one told him exactly what or who Cassia Amon is, or that she's coveted by those who use her for their own purposes. Unpredictable and dangerously lethal, Cassia will not be used by anyone, especially the mercenary dragon shifter who claims the inferno raging inside of her, who calms, not claims, calms. But nothing will stop a dragon who wants to be king or a rogue who's out for revenge. So there is book 2, our Kindle book. We got Bite Me. Roll number 4. 2. Well, nope, sorry. 2 and 2. Series. Number 4. Roll number 4. A series. For that, I am going to go with Resting a Witch Face by Juliet Cross. This is Jules Savoy's book from Stay a Spell. She is a witch, and then it's a second chance romance with a vampire named Ruben Dubois. So, there's that one. Roll number 5. 6 and 5. A new to me author. Oh, wait. Nope. The red is 5. So, do and 6. Audiobook. See, I literally just said the red is going to be the vertical, and I keep looking at it and going horizontal first. Roll number 5. Audiobook. And for this, I have the physical book, but I also have the audiobook, and that is Delicate Escape by Catherine Cowles. This is following Shep Coulson and Thea. Shep owns a construction company. He is the sibling to Ro in the first book. But he's fallen for a young woman that is very, very secretive. Her name is Thea. Like, she won't let him in her house to fix a broken pipe. She wants him to tell her how to do it, and she'll do it herself because Thea has some trauma, a whole lot of trauma. So, I love these because I went into the first book feeling like, okay, this is a fluffy romance. I'm not gonna there's not much to it. However, Catherine Cowles takes her books and puts mini Criminal Minds episodes in them. So she's a fantastic job. Moosey, no one wants to see your butt. Roll 6. 1. 3. Random shelf. Book. Random shelf. So for random shelf, I asked Gemini for a number between 1 and 19, because that's how many shelves I have. And she's, or yeah, 1 and 19. And she said 9 or whatever. It was the shelf right up here. You can't see it, but it's up here. And then I asked her for a random number between 1 and 17, because it's how many unread books that were on that shelf. And she said, I can't remember which number, but it ended up being A Bright Heart by Kate Chen Lee. I just got this in December during the 50% off hardcover sale at Barnes & Noble. Don't remember anything about it. I know it's a gorgeous cover, but let's see. What if you could avenge your own murder? Ming Shin outsmarts 3 princes to help the man she loves become king. But she doesn't see Ren's betrayal coming, not until she's lying in a pool of her own blood and on the palace steps. As she's dying, Ming Shin makes a desperate plea to the gods to turn back time and give her a chance to make things right. Then she wakes up 2 years earlier, her prayer granted, and swears 2 things. Ren will never become king, and she'll never fall in love again. Okay. Master storyteller Kate Chen Lee introduces a singular YA heroine in this vividly rendered and utterly original new fantasy series inspired by Chinese classic tropes. I like this. It's YA, so, and it's a gorgeous cover. I mean, look at that. So, that's roll number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was 6. Just kidding. I'm getting ahead of myself. Roll number 7. I just got 1 and free. Should I re-roll? Let's just re-roll the blue. We'll keep the 1, but let's re-roll the blue. 5. Paperback. Roll number 7 was a paperback. I have one picked out, but I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to pick Connor because I like Mary Warren. But no, I think I'm going to go with this one. And that's Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne. This is a cozy fantasy steeped with love. All Reina and Chianti want is to open a bookshop that serves tea while firelight drifts between the between the rafters. But Reina works as one of the queen's private guards, and Chianti is the most powerful mage in existence. Leaving their lives isn't so easy. But after an assassin takes Reina hostage, she decides she's thoroughly done risking her life for a self-centered queen. Meanwhile, Chianti has been waiting for a chance to flee responsibility, all the better that her girlfriend is on board. Together, they settle in Tawny, a town nestled in the icy tundra near Dragon Country, and open a shop of their dreams. What follows is a cozy tale of mishaps, mysteries, and murderous queen throwing the realm's biggest temper tantrum, while these two women discover that they just what they mean to each other and the world. Aww, that sounds cute. Oh, look, and we have art of our characters. I love that. Okay. Roll number 8. We just had 1 and 5. We're re-rolling again. I mean, do I have a lot of paperbacks? Yes. But let's get some variety. Okay. 3. 3 and 5 is why I choose. What? I don't want repeats. 4, 3. It's a Nick pick, but Nikolai is playing on the VR, and he is a little temperamental when I ask him to come help me with doing stuff lately, because, puberty. So we're going to substitute in a Quincy pick here. All right, we have Quincy. You can pick any book between these 2 shelves and Mama's 2 shelves over there, as long as their pages aren't sticking out, because if the pages are sticking out, that means I've read it.
Wait. You haven't read all the Cells at Work books?
No.
You haven't read all of them?
No, I haven't. Is that what you're going for? No? Okay. What are you thinking? Why that one?
It's blue with gold markings.
I think it's more purple, kiddo.
It looks blue and purple.
Okay. So you're going just because of the cover?
Also, I like the name, The Half King.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. And then lastly, roll 8 was a Quincy pick. Num? You need more nums? Can Mama get you them in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, Quincy picked The Half King by Melissa Landers. I'm not going to lie, not what I expected him to pick. I expected him to pick this one because it's got a pretty cover, but he chose this one. This is, apparently, I think we have a shadow daddy. The great betrayal changed everything for the allied realm. Long ago, the kingdom's noble houses rose up against the goddess, and for their treachery, the firstborn of each noble family was cursed. One with perilous beauty, one with destructive knowledge, and one with insatiable bloodlust. But the royal house Mortara received the worst affliction of all. For while the king exists during the day, he fades into nothingness at night until his 21st birthday, when he will be lost to the shadows forever. No, thank you, sir. Can you please put that back? Leon, 1, 2. Put it back. Now an acolyte has arrived at court. Like all the second-born children of the allied realm, she's destined to serve the goddess and become a seer. Only Cersei Salone has no gift of foretelling. In fact, she has no magical gift at all. Instead, she's surrounded by courtiers and priests, smiling sycophants whose hearts are filled with secrets and lies. And at the center of it all sits His Majesty Kian Hannibal Mortara, with his haunting eyes, sharp tongue, and an unerring ability to send her pulse skittering at the worst possible moments. Falling for him is unthinkable because the king is the last of his line, and as the specter of his 21st birthday and the full force of his curse approaches, the kingdom holds its breath. But there's only one way to save a dying king, and it lies with the person who's hiding the biggest secret of all, Cersei. Okay. That sounds really good. I'm kind of glad Quincy picks this. So, this was Quincy's pick. There we have it. That is our TBR for the month of March. Oh my gosh, it's March already. I hate March. March is the longest month, I swear. It is like 7 years long. Anyways, hit like if you liked the video. Comment down below what you plan on reading in March. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Until next time, you are loved and you are valued.